Hello and welcome back to Modalities Movement Therapy. Today we are going to be unwinding and aligning because life happens in rotation. Forward and backward movements involve the whole body. It's rotation that brings these movements into a three-dimensional functional context. Every step, every reach, every glance over your shoulder carries a spiral through the fascial suit. Rotation taps into the body's natural design, a web of fascia that wraps, it twists and connects across the spine, the ribcage, the pelvis, and our limbs. When we move into rotation, these different fascial lines lengthen and recoil like elastic spirals, helping redistribute tension evenly and awaken connections that static posture tends to shut down. Dynamic unwinding supports posture in a fundamental way. Rather than holding ourselves upright, we begin to feel lifted, balanced, and supported by the natural spirals of the fascial suit. Rotation is reminding the body how it's meant to move, fluidly in spirals with ease. So today, all you need is a soft reflex ball and a light bar weight or a dowel rod or broomstick. We're going to start in standing. We're also going to bring a lot of breathing into this. So really getting around this area here. We want to feel the expansion. We want to activate the diaphragm, that main muscle of respiration, and get as much movement into this area as possible. So starting with one foot on the bar or the broomstick, whatever you have available, we're going to roll that foot across the bar. Now this is quite a tender movement. If you would rather work with that reflex ball, that is also an option. But either way, let's release the foundation of the body. Let's release all of the different lines in the body apart from the arm lines. While you're doing this, be aware of your breathing, a nice slow, steady breath in and out through the nose. And what I want you to be more aware of is your exhalation. So try and focus more on that exhalation. Make that exhalation longer. So now put the ball aside if you're using the ball. If you're using the bar, then wrap the toes around the bar and release. Hug the bar with the toes and release. And try not to leave that little toe out. They often get left behind. Maybe just rotate your feet out a little bit so you try and get that little toe involved in the movement. Wrapping and releasing. Lifting and releasing. Let's do two more and one more. Now you're going to move over the bar, 1 foot at a time, working slowly, releasing that tension, and then you can walk back. You'll probably find around the arch of the foot it's quite tender there. Just try and work on your breathing to help ease you into the movement. Okay, step behind your bar, breathe in. Nice, slow, steady inhalation. Now as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, roll down through your spine, and then take hold of your bar while you're down there. Take the reflex ball and bring it underneath your ankle bones between your heels. Breathe yourself into a lifted position and just circle the shoulders up and back. Take your bar, the wider your hands are, the easier it's going to be. The closer together, the harder. So we're going to breathe in and circle the bar up and back. And you take it to your range of movement. You can always start nice and small and progress to make that movement bigger. As you open up, you're breathing in, and as you exhale, you're breathing out. So you're just lightly holding that ball between the heels. Breathe in and exhale. Keep going. 4 more and exhale. Now if you want to, you can bring those hands slightly closer, but just make sure it's a nice fluid motion. 2 more. And your last one, you're going to finish with the bar on the neck. Apply a nice deep pressure into the neck. We are on the occiput ridge in line with the earlobes. So lean into the bar, and now slowly, very slowly, you're going to nod your head from side to side. Breathe in as you go to one side. Exhale as you go over to the other. Keep going, breathing in and exhale. Do another 3. Nice slow movement. This is probably the hardest part, is to slow those movements down. Finish off with this one. And now you can angle the bar, and we're going to massage up and down the neck. Just get a little bit of a release into the neck. Don't work over the spine, work on either side of the spine. I'm angling my bar so I can get deeper into that release. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. You can keep your ball where it is. I'm just going to turn to show you. I'm taking my right hand at the top of the bar, my left hand at the bottom, angle the bar and massage from the spine towards that right shoulder blade, releasing tension there. Keep going, a nice deep pressure. You can move the bar up and down and from side to side. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Let's do the same thing. Left hand on the top, right hand on the bottom, and move that bar or that broomstick up and down and from side to side. Just giving yourself a nice, gentle, deep release. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if your ball is not between your heels, bring it back between your heels. We're going to squeeze that ball. So lifting up in the arches of the feet, activating the deep core line. You're going to squeeze the ball. Feel the pelvis, this area opening up. You're tucking everything in behind and you're releasing. So as we do that, squeezing the ball, you're breathing in. As you release it, exhale. Really feel that exhalation there. Breathing in, squeeze that reflex ball and exhale. Now we're going to add a bit of a rotation. So let's go over to the right. I'll mirror you. Breathe in and exhale. Nice and slow. Really feel that exhalation. So take your time exhaling. Breathe in to the left, squeezing the ball, lifting up in the arches of the feet, and exhale. Keep going. Breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 4 and exhale. 4 more. If you're not comfortable in this position with your arms, you can extend the arms or cradle the bar in front and exhale to the center. Keep going. If you can, try and open up into that rotation and exhale. Finish off and exhale. Good. Circle the bar up and just roll down through the spine. Hang out there and bounce. You can put the reflex ball to the side and breathe yourself into a lifted position. Bring the bar back onto the shoulder blades, so opening up again. I will mirror you. You're going to keep your right foot on the spot. You're now going to take your left foot and you're going to rotate that foot. So we're working into opening up in the hips. Turning that foot, and you're going to follow that foot, the direction of that movement. So we're going to bounce for 4, 3, 2, 1. That's inhaling and then exhale. Rotate. Breathe in. And you're unwinding. 3. And unwind. Exhale. Or should I say, now you're twisting, you're winding yourself, now you're unwinding. And exhale. Now that left foot, you're going to lift up and you're going to step it behind. So we're doing the same thing again. We're following the direction of the foot and you're breathing in. And then you're exhaling. So your right foot should be staying on that spot. Breathe in and exhale. You've got to squeeze those glutes, activate and exhale. Finish off with one more, breathing in and exhale. Still working on this side, just release the knees and step that left foot up and over again. Follow the direction of that foot, breathe in and exhale. Keep going and exhale. Take your time and exhale. Last one and exhale. Step that left foot up and back again. You can bend the knees. Now lock the knees into that lifted position. Rotate and exhale. For 2 and exhale. 2 more and exhale. The last one and exhale. Let's bring that foot back. Now you're going to step up and over with the right foot and follow that foot. So you're breathing in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. 2 more and exhale. For the last one and exhale. Step that foot behind, opening up, follow the direction that foot is going. Breathe in, lock your knees and pull up in the center. Exhale. For 2 and exhale. 2 more and exhale. And the last one and exhale. Let's go back into that rotation. Follow that foot. Breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. 2 more and exhale. The last one and exhale. Step up and around. Lock the knees, pull up. Two more. And come back to the center and just release the arms and shake it all out. Loosen up. Bring the bar in front of you. Okay, now what we're going to do is open up the feet wide, and we're going to push, like imagine you still got that orange ball between your heels. You're going to squeeze that orange ball, activate the deep core line. As you do that, you're going to push down. So I'll mirror you, my right hand, the right hand on top, and you're going to push down into the bar. So you're breathing in and you're pushing down into the bar. You can straighten those elbows and then exhale and release. So it's all about the breathing, really breathing in, and then as you exhale, pushing down, and you're really focusing on that exhalation. Breathe in, and as you exhale, push down, push down, push down, squeeze those inner thighs together. Do two more. Breathing in and exhale. And one more. And exhale. Okay, switch hands. Same thing again. Slow, steady inhalation. And as you exhale, push down on the bar, squeeze the inner thighs together and release. Breathe in as you do that. And exhale. Breathing in, two more. And exhale. Last one, breathing in. And exhale. Okay, so keep that left hand on top. Bring your feet closer together. And let's rotate the bar over to your right side. So you're going to have the left hand on top, but you're rotating to the right. You can squeeze those inner thighs together. You can actually bring that reflex ball between those heels. That'll help us activate that deep core line more easily. So we're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, squeeze that reflex ball, push down on the bar. You're in that rotation. And breathe in and release. And exhale. Push down on the bar and exhale and release. Breathe in. As you exhale, push down, push down, push down, and breathe in on the release. Let's do one more. Breathe in if you haven't already, and exhale. And push down. Okay, over to the other side. So you'll switch hands, rotate as much as you can, and extend those elbows. Let's breathe in. And on your exhalation, push down, squeeze on that reflex ball, and breathe in as you release. And exhale. Breathe in, two more. So now we're trying to extend that exhalation. Hopefully you're feeling those obliques lengthening and really activating. Breathe in and exhale. Squeeze and release. Okay, you can take that ball out from between your heels. Stand lengthways and open up your feet on either side of the mat. We're going to do the same thing again. This time you're going to come into a tabletop position. So we're bending at the hips. You can take either hand on top. We're going to change hands after 4. So let's breathe in and bounce yourself into this open position. Exhale. As you exhale, squeeze those inner thighs together, lift up in the center and round the spine and push down on that bar. Let's breathe in and bounce. Now squeeze, exhale and round. Let's do another 2, breathing in and exhale and round. For the last one, and exhale. You're going to keep doing the same. Let's change hands. Bounce yourself into that open position. Squeeze and exhale. Open up, breathe in and exhale. Here we go for 2 more. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. And uncurl. Okay, standing, open up on the mat. Bring the bar back onto your shoulder blades. Extend the arms if you're not comfortable in this position. But as we've been doing, engage the deep core line. And we're going to lean forward into the tabletop position. If you're taking too much strain in the back, you can stay in this lifted position, and then you're just going to rotate to one side. I'll give you both options now. So breathing in, as you exhale, pulse. Breathe in, and you're keeping that back in a tabletop position. Exhale. Breathe in. So you should feel that lengthening along the inner thigh. Breathing in, engage and twist. Breathe in, open up and exhale. So we're going to continue doing that. Find your option, breathing in as you exhale. Keep going. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Come back to center. Extend the bar, lower it down and uncurl through the spine. Take the bar behind you, just around about the hip bones or slightly lower. Take your hands, palms facing forward. We're going to rotate. So I'll mirror you again. Rotate to your left side first. Bend into this lunge position. You can reposition the bar if you want to. Bring the elbows onto it and pulse into that rotation. We're breathing in as we rotate. On your exhalation, come back up and twist away. Use those arms to help assist you. Breathe in and exhale. Keep going. And exhale. Breathing in and exhale. We're going to do another 4 to this side and exhale. 3 and exhale. 2 more and exhale. For the last 1 and exhale. Bring those toes in, rotate the other way. Let's lunge forward, breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. For 3 and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. 4 more. And exhale. 3 to go. Last 2. And 1 more. And exhale. Okay, you can stay on this side. Let's rotate down onto the knee. We're going to release with the stick the quads, the inner thighs, the outer thighs. So just lunging forward, double up your mat, give your knee some cushioning if you need to, and massage around the inner thigh, over the quads, right into that hip flexor. So you use your hands to maneuver the bar around and pulse, pulse, massage, nice deep pressure there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the bar onto the hamstrings. So now the palms have changed, facing the other direction, and you can continue just to move in and out of that lunge and move the bar around, releasing this area. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go forward, rest the chest on the thigh, and you can massage the calf now. So my palms are still facing forward and just massaging around that area. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rotate, and let's do the same thing to the other side. So just get into that hip flexor, all the way over the quads and around that area. Massage along the inner thigh. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Reposition that bar and lunge into it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean onto that thigh and let's massage around the calf. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Put the bar to the side. Keep it handy. And if you do have some water, have a quick drink. And I don't think I need to tell you, just to make sure you hydrate and plump up that fascial tissue. Get rid of those toxins by drinking a lot. So you're going to put the bar to the side. If you can, you're sitting on your haunches. If not, you can sit in what's called a knee box position, and then we're going to rotate the upper body. So I'll show you both options now. Knees on your haunches. You're going to take, so I'll mirror you, your right hand down and your left hand on top. You're going to breathe in this position. As you exhale, you're going to push into the mat with your hands, and you're going to exhale. So think about the rib cage dropping, you winding, you rotating into that position. So breathe in, and as you exhale, push down and try and twist yourself into that rotation. And breathe in, release. And now exhale. If you're in that other position, then you're going to stay in that knee box position, and you'll try and take your hands a little bit further into that rotation. Breathe in and exhale. Push into the hands. Twist as much as you can. Breathing in. Come back to the center and exhale. Come back to this position if you can. We're going to do another 4. Breathing in. Nice and slow. Exhale. and push into that rotation. So really drop the rib cage down as you twist. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going, breathing in and exhale. Let's do another 2, breathing in and exhale. The last one and exhale. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So this hand on the bottom, the hand coming from the rotated side on the top. Let's breathe in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. For 3 and exhale. Breathe in for 4 and exhale. 4 to go and exhale. So you're almost pulling away, rotating as much as you can. And you've got that other option if necessary, breathing in and exhale. Twist a little bit more, breathing in and exhale. Okay, let's rock around onto the hands and knees and just stretch and move around the spine arch. So we're just pendiculating a little bit, moving and reaching and lengthening. Okay, come into a seated position. You're now going to take that bar and we're going to bring it behind one knee. So using the hands, palms are facing up, I'm going to give you 2 options again. Breathe in to this lifted position. As you exhale, you're rolling down through the spine, bringing your knee over your chest. So breathe in, and now you're going to exhale and lift up. We're going to rotate, so you're going to twist towards the leg, so opposite shoulder towards the leg. Then you're going to lower down and exhale. Now you're going to breathe in, lifting up and rotating towards that leg, and exhale. Slowly use those arms to help you control the movement. Lower down. Your second option, if you're taking any strain anywhere, you're breathing in and then exhaling. Okay, otherwise you're going to lower yourself down on that exhalation. Let's breathe in and twist and exhale. We're going to keep going and extend the arms up. Breathing in, lengthen, lower down, exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going, breathing in and exhale. We'll do 4 more, breathing in and exhale. 3 more. Last 2. And 1 more. Release the bar, lengthen that leg out, have a nice big stretch and yawn. Releasing any tension there in the jaw that leads into the neck and into the shoulders. Let's bring the other leg up, inside, bring the bar behind the knee. Breathe in this position. On your exhalation, you're actually coming into your inhalation. So exhale if you've already breathed in. Now let's breathe in. And we're going to twist towards the leg. As you lower down, this is your exhalation. And use your hands to assist. Breathe yourself into that lifted position. And exhale. So anytime you're ready, let's extend the arms up to the ankle and exhale. Lower down. Your other option is just stay in this lifted position and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Lower down if you can. Keep going, breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. 4 more, breathing in and exhale. 3 and exhale. 4. Let's finish off with this one. And exhale. Release the bar, lengthen out and stretch again. And you're going to keep the bar in hand. We're going to keep the legs extended. Breathe in, lengthen the bar above the head. As you exhale, tuck your chin and breathe yourself into a lifted position. Just bounce that bar back. Now we're going to extend the bar ahead of us. And we're going to breathe in and rotate. So I want you to imagine this is a level, maybe a block ahead of you. And you're going to have to push down on one side. So see it from this angle. It's heavy. Imagine it's heavy, create your own resistance. So as you breathe in, you're going to hold it in this level position. As you exhale, I want you to drop one side and try and resist there. So you're pushing down on this rib cage, really focusing on that exhalation. Breathe in, come back to the center. As you exhale, let's rotate to the other side. So pushing that rib cage down. Breathe into the center. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. We're going to do another 4. Breathing in. And exhale. 3 to go. And exhale. Last 2. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. And you can put that bar to the side. Got 1 more exercise to do. You can actually use the bar if you want to, or just bring your hands behind your back. You're going to take 1 foot onto the other foot. So keep it lifted. And now you're going to lift and rock back. So it's lift and rock, lift and rock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Lift that leg up, bring the heel onto the toes. Lifting nice and tall, and we're going to drop and lift for 2 and 3. Try and twist up and over. 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. And release. Coming onto your hands and knees. Let's lower forward onto the mat. Rest your forehead on your hands and just wiggle the hips from side to side. Try and rest your chest on the mat. Feel the movement up the spine, between the shoulders, into the neck. And now we're going to finish off with the bar behind the back. Palms are facing up. Rest your forehead on the mat. Breathe in and pulse. Look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. Exhale. Make sure your glutes are engaged to help support the lower back. Breathe in and pulse. And exhale. Keep going. And exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Finish off with one more and exhale. Put the bar to the side, hands under the shoulders, push onto the hands and knees, sit back into your child's pose and rest your forehead on the mat. Focus on your breathing. Nice, slow, steady breath. You can bring your arm behind your back and feel that breath into the lower back. Finish off with one more, breathing in and exhale. On your next breath, you're going to breathe in and curl through the spine and just circle the shoulders up and back and swing the arms around the body. Good. Hopefully you're feeling lifted and lengthened and ready for a little bit more rotation. Remember, movement is key, and if you don't use it, well, you lose it.